Okay, I'm back as Wicker Bottom. I have no idea what the hell I was doing. I think I'm carrying too much stuff is what I'm doing. Thinking about leaving the puffy vest up here in case bad things happen. And the winter hat, or at least maybe the winter hat, maybe not the puffy vest. I should have gone after the Colophon and got extra puffy vest and extra beefalo hat, etc. I don't think I have enough fur to make another beefalo hat. What I'm going to do is, well, I probably do have enough fur to make another beefalo hat. So, what I'm thinking about doing is bailing out to the Savanna until winter's over. Yeah. Let's leave that up here. I think I'll get Deerclops at least one more. Oh, shoot. Yes, I am wearing a top hat running around. You can tell I haven't been in the game in a minute or two. But anyway, I'm thinking about bailing out to the Savanna until spring. There's a couple things I want to tell you about, but let's go to map, I guess. Unfortunately, too much time goes by in the game anymore. I got a comment from Wolfshank. He said, why do people bother with setting trees on fire when they could drop one piece of grass or a stick and set it on fire and warm themselves from that? Now, all I can guess is that he's done that and it works. Since I don't know he's done that and it works, I would go ahead and try that out if I were you and see how it works for you. Like I said, I can't think why he would have commented if he hasn't actually done it. And instead of dropping a pine cone and making a tree, just dropping a piece of grass or a stick. And my answer to him was, I never thought of it. Now this one's just a bunch, I don't know, maybe there's a way to pronounce it. It's ASFASFUAWQE, says if you follow the hands of the music box into the dark with the torch or the miner's hat, they'll die like they do in the sunlight. So you might try that also, and I'll try it when I get them. I seem to get them every night. Oh, and this was from the optional guide. I didn't know this. I don't think it used to be possible. Maybe it was. But you could just point and click and move your map around to wherever you want it. And I had no idea. Of course, I didn't know when they first put in the thing where you could scan it, or maybe it's always been in the game, where you could use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out on your map. But you can just point and click and move your map around so you can look at a close-up of the map. I had no idea. I do not know everything about the game, and I tend to get into habits with the game. During the updates, I read a lot in the forums trying to keep up, and I just rather play the game. I really would. So, and my last experience with Big and One-Eyed wasn't that much fun. Well, it was fun. It wasn't profitable, let's say that. I'd like to explore this damn map and find out if I've got to think the walruses are here, but my gosh, if there's insane distance away, I don't know how much good that does me. I'm thinking about taking the Wilson map and world and taking Wilson through the machine, because he would be a lot better suited to not that character, but the amount of crap he has built up and panpipes and all that. You know, he could kill Big and One-Eyed unless they've changed the pan flutes effect with ease. So plus we're coming up on the update. I didn't even look how soon that is. I ought to step out a minute and look at that. Yeah, the update's in 5 days. Actually, I don't know if there's any reason. I might wait on the Wilson world and see what's in the update. Just play this for 5 more days. I think we can all survive that. Let me say this while I'm here. A couple of people have suggested I play mods, and especially the test mod, and just put in whatever character I want to fight in the game, and you know, etc., etc. And I don't know. How do you know anything in my game's real if I could just use a test mod and drop in whatever I want to play with that day? I might do a separate fake world, because that's, to me, that's what that is. I might do a separate fake world and and do stuff like that. I mean, it'd be real. It'd be you and the monster, unless you also drop in your weapons and mod your abilities and et cetera, et cetera. And you know, maybe you can't do any of that right now, but eventually you'll be able to do anything you want to. And if you were good with the code, I'm sure you could do that now. So, um, but anyway, anybody that's doing mods and likes dropping in whatever they want to use in the game, more power to you, and enjoy your game. You paid for it. You should play it the way you want to. For me, all this is I did creative in Minecraft, and it just, for me personally, I found it very boring to just put the stuff in. I really did. I think some of the creative, beautiful stuff that people made and the imaginative stuff was amazing, but I don't have the patience for that. So, but anyway, I won't be doing. I might do mods at some point later on, but I've got no desire to just put whatever I need for the new update or whatever into my game at this time. That might change. It depends on some of it depends on what you guys think. If there's a huge voice saying, "Hey man, why don't you go ahead and put all that stuff in the game and just, you know, add in whatever you want whenever you want, we'll watch you that way," you let me know. I'm not saying I'll do it even if there is a big voice for it. We'll see. So anyway, let me get back to the damn game. So what food do we have? Nothing. Nothing, honey. Where's our sanity? Not too bad. Well, off we go to Beefalo Land before something snarly and growly comes and bites us in the ass. I was gonna make a boomerang, but I don't have the spider silk to do it, is the kind of the long and the short of that. I had thought about lighting just a blade of grass, you know, a thing of grass to stay warm, and I never got around to doing much about it. Now, I don't especially want Deerclops to wipe out these herds, but on the other hand, I don't think he'll wipe. I don't know if it's possible he could wipe out all. Well, he can't wipe out. He probably will not wipe out 3 different herds. So I thought, well, I don't know. I thought about just wearing the beefalo hat and the puffy hat. I was thinking about dropping this candy on the ground because I'm carrying too much stuff. Actually, I won't need the pine cones if I don't have to plant trees to burn. I don't know about the puffy vest. We could fit that in there. We put that on, we'll get cold faster. Actually, I could just go ahead and put the top hat on and we ought to get cold with some suddenness. Now, where's my... Alright, so I should be able to drop a piece of grass and set it on fire and stay warm. Yep. Well, thank you, Wolfshank, and I can't begin to tell you any good reason why anybody hasn't done that already. I think a lot of us saw the teaser and just assumed that was the gig. Crap. That was sudden. Yeah, Sanity's tanking like a big dog. I was hoping to find a few more beefalo before nightfall. Oh shit, it's full dark, isn't it? I think there's probably about 3 more days of winter. Now, I've had input that the Tam O'Shanter or the Beefalo hat is the warmest. I suspect the Tam O'Shanter is. I haven't looked it up on Wiki. I guess rather than just say that, I should look it up. Okay, it is not warmer than the Beefalo hat. The Beefalo hat is tier 3 and the Tam is tier 2. The Tam and the winter hat are virtually identical as far as the warmth, 120 seconds tier 2. It raises sanity 6.6 points per minute. I don't know if the winter hat's a long way behind that. You'd have to look some of that stuff on Wiki. I'm not, as long as Wiki's available, there's no reason for me to dump all that in the game. The littlest ones, when they go to the medium size, aren't that neat to watch. Oh, I didn't even think about standing there in a top hat in the middle of a beefalo herd. Oh, hell, and why did I not shave them? Well, I think I've got all the shaving type stuff. We could head down this way. Trying to think what I'm carrying. And well, sanity's kind of important. Yeah, see, we're taking it in the rear end on sanity right now. I might go eat that candy. I've thought about just rolling with the puffy vest and the beefalo hat. Well, I could actually, sometimes I wonder why they let me play any games, to tell you the truth. What I was thinking about doing was doing that and just carrying the backpack, and I'd completely forgotten I was thinking about that. I'm not real crazy about carrying the damn backpack, to tell you the truth. Ooh, the white, well, shoot, I don't have a boomerang, and I don't have I'm trying to think if there's another way. I could make grass walls. I don't know, that's a hard way to kill him. Problem is, if I spawn him, and I think tracking him spawns him. I don't think you're so much tracking as spawning him. He'll be wherever I spawned him, and I'll have to go find him there again. And he'll probably wander. But there's a spider nest. Obviously, derp. I wondered what would happen if you ran Deerclops through a spider nest, and when I was down here in the south and he came and went without me knowing, I didn't realize he was just going to bugger off down here. I think it was that I had no structures. Now, obviously, there's going to be some serious edits on this because there's not much happening here. So we've got this area, and I really think there's nothing there. Well, let's use the optional guys thing. There you go, buddy. In my game, you will be forever known as the man that let me move the map around. Oh, crud. It's kind of relaxing to be on the map without the meter running. I suspect if the idiots are here, they're up here, and I want to go up there and see what the hounds dropped. And I think, well, usually the mandrake's in a green area in a forest. There was a wormhole up there too. And if you ever hear me say portal and I'm pointing at a wormhole, that's what I mean. We might motivate over here and then up here come the spring.
Is it night already? Of course it's night already. I think we do. I think we do the bedroll tonight. Oh, more beefalos. Hey, beefalos. Now that's an odd area. Oh, that's the rest of that forest. Oh, well, we actually got some exploring done.
Well, I would have been wrong there. It adds building blocks for adventure, like the Maxwell biome in rain. Now, fortunately, snow hasn't been a problem. I had a problem in Minecraft with rain knocking out traps. And usually when it knocked it out, it crashed the game on top of that.